Dude, holy smokes, that axle is done. What the heck? What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Silent Rising video where we're gonna work on the 350Z and install these axles. So I got these for about 100 a piece at AutoZone, which is pretty dope because it comes with a lifetime warranty. First things first, to jump right into it, we got to jack up the car, but make sure to loosen up your lug nuts before. Once the car is jacked up, one of the first things you want to do is kind of reach in here and remove the handbrake. This will allow the axle to move in the back so that you can get to all the bolts. I believe there's 6 of them. And down here there's going to be 14s. Before we can hit the size 32 bolt, we have to hit the cotter pin. Now we can hit it with the impacts. Nice and easy. You want to bring your 14mm and an adjustable wrench or a size 14. And we're just going to knock these out one by one and rotate them when you're ready to go to the next. So now that the axle is released, we should be able to just pull it out, but in the case that it doesn't want to, come around over to this side and we'll just give a little love tap. Because it has to do with the weight at the front, right? Oh, there it is. I can't pull this straight out. There's too many things blocking it, such as the rear sway bar end link and this bucket, or even the brake line. So what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna hit this 17mm out. It's gonna lower the bucket, and that should give us enough space to get rid of the axle. So I got my adjustable wrench back here and the impacts. There we go. So we should be able to just knock this down. If it's still giving us trouble, we're gonna have to hit the inside of it because maybe it's just too tight. If I pull this down, it actually releases the axle and we can go ahead and place in the new one. Well, now that we have this off, I was taking a look at the axles, and these are specific for some reason, although I don't know what the difference is. This part number is 349, which means it's the driver's side, and this is going to be the passenger side over here. So 350, and where is it? We don't have a flange, and over here we do have a flange, which I hear you could just take this off with a screwdriver and just hit it out. Apparently you don't need that, but the stock one did have it. Looks like only for 2004s it doesn't come, but I mean only one of them comes with it, so you can just remove it, which is totally fine. Doesn't really matter. It does seal apparently, and this one doesn't have it, so I mean I'm better off just taking off both of them. Let's get rid of that little flange now. All right, let's go slap it in. This is kind of heavy, but running it through here. Gotta make sure it lines up with the teeth. Oh, easy. There it is. And then now we just gotta line up the bolts over here. At least one for now. So I tied these all up pretty much the same way you put them on. Let's go ahead and pull out that e-brake. Nice and sturdy. We're giving this our best shot right now. Okay, it is coming out perfect. So there we go. I might hit it a little bit longer just because I want to make sure that this thing doesn't come out on me. So that should be a little bit more torqued than whatever this can do, 150 pounds. Go ahead and put the collar pin back in. Doesn't matter which way because this can actually rotate, which is pretty nice. So just go ahead and pull that. So the collar pin is on, is nice and tight. I used mainly the pliers. And I actually just grabbed it like this and just kind of squeezed it together. Make sure it's nice and tight. You don't want this thing moving around too much. So don't forget to put this part back on, and it may even help out to have a jack because the spring is loaded sometimes. Here you have the right axle, which is the passenger side, but to do the same thing on the other side, it's the same exact thing. So I'm not going to show you how to do it. It just might be a little bit more tricky with the exhaust in the way. Main reason why I knew I had to change my axle was because if you look over here, it looks pretty dirty, right? And up here, when I was changing my differential, I saw that the boot has been damaged, so that means the grease isn't doing a good job. It's actually spilling out everywhere, and if water mixes in here, there's a chance that it can lock up and just snap at any point. So before that happens, switch it. This is how bad my axle was. Holy snap, no wonder why this thing's all black. That's so crazy, yo. So I didn't have to take off my exhaust, and that's pretty cool. So depends on your exhaust. Can't speak on that too much, but yeah, that's kind of just why I had to replace my axle.